not
God damn. Look at my
it's not
man. He was trying to land that. He was trying to land that plane.
managed to save it, but
This is going to be in one of those like grids. It's like landing a plane or coming. You have to pick which one is a guy landing a plane or coming.
argue that without his that something was amiss.
Hold on. Let me read this little description right here. Have you ever watched the Catalina movie Cockpit and found the plane crash to be oddly coincidental? Well, there's no coincidence here. Have anybody out there ever watched the Catalina Cockpit crash and thought it was kind of weird? Anybody else watch that? Are you about to watch a plane crash? I mean, obviously, right?
Recently,
A trigger warning: plane crash.
I decided to give Cockpit a rewatch. During my viewing, I came to the conclusion that something was amiss. The plane crash didn't sit quite right with me. I started.
Wait, hold on. This is amazing. This is what they saw. They saw this and they were like, hold up. This is not
Miss. The plane crash didn't sit quite right with me. I started to ask myself, why did the plane really crash? Who's really responsible?
I am so confused right now. What is this a remake? Is this a reenactment of the plane crash? Hey, thank you, Mirtha Music. I appreciate you.
Today we're going to find out who really crashed Flight 69.
Nice. I do trust you.
Our main suspects are Steve Rambo, co-pilot Mike, the snarky flight attendant, drunk guy, and Caesar. From watching Cockpit 2, we all know Steve is the...
This looks so sick.
From watching Cockpit 2, we all know...
Alright. Hey, get your Cockpit 2 bootlegs over at warriorsbond.com, okay?
No, Steve is the one who gets all the blame.
This is all your fucking fault.
Imagine surviving a cockpit, surviving a plane crash and still being like, this is your fault. I think you'd just be stoked that you survived a plane crash.
You should have been stuck getting it up the ass when this wouldn't have been happening.
But I don't think that's entire...
What?
You were flying a plane like you should have been stuck getting it up the ass when this wouldn't have been happening.
He said if you wouldn't have been flying like shit, instead of taking it up the ass, we are they blame? Are they? Was he fucking?
Happening.
But I don't think...
If you were flying a plane like you should have been stuck getting it up the ass when this
If you weren't playing the plane like shit instead of getting it up the ass,
wouldn't have been happening.
But I don't think that's entirely fair.
That's not fair. That's like not. Oh, this is a gay porn film. I mean, spoilers. Spoilers.
Sure, he was busy taking it up the ass when he should have been piloting the plane, but isn't this the exact reason why co-pilots exist? When the captain is otherwise occupied,
So valid. This is so valid. Like, the reason you have a co-pilot is so you can go get your fuck on. Everyone knows this.
co-pilot takes control of the plane. In other words, he's the one in charge. But we'll get back to that when we cover Mike. And when the faithful accident occurs,
Man, I'm so happy right now.
Steve heroically makes his way to the front of a crashing plane, which is no small feat.
This Steve right here?
His way to the front of...
That Steve? Let's look at Steve's back structure, okay? Steve can get to the front of any plane. Okay? Steve works out. Steve is fucking fit. I'm not surprised at all.
A crashing plane, which is no small feat, to try and save it.
Wait, what was that? Why was that person naked?
Crashing plane, which is no small feat.
Oh, oh no! Being naked during a plane crash is the worst.
To try and save it. He, of course, does not manage to save it, but I'd argue that without his heroic feat, we would not
God damn! Look at my
not
man. He was trying. Oh, he was trying to land that. He was trying to land that plane.
manage to save it, but
This is going to be in one of those like grids. It's like landing a plane or coming. You have to pick which one is a guy landing a plane or coming.
argue that without his heroic feat, we would not have a cockpit too. Though, as a captain, he should have had the foresight to keep it in his pants.
Nope. Sorry, I became a captain and let it out of my pants, and that's why I got a co-pilot.
Not much is known about co-pilot Mike Radcliffe, or George, as he's referred
Except for he's got a fucked up fade. Look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that two-step shit. My man's haircut is bad.
to by Steve.
I would like you to meet my co-pilot, George.
What we do know is that he gets off entirely scot-free when talking about the crash of Flight 69. Aside
So jacked landing this plane.
from possibly dying.
Coming or landing a plane? What's happening? Is he coming or landing a plane? Please tell me.
As stated previously, when Steve was busy, Mike, being the co-pilot, assumed
I love this. I love that little look over. This is Martha Music. I love you so much. I mean, I hope you know I already did, but this is extra. I love you for this.
previously,
This look. Look
when
at the look he
Steve
gives.
was busy, Mike, being the co-pilot, assumed command of the plane. And what does he do? He gets some Mexican takeout in the form of Eduardo.
Hell yeah. Like, I mean, look at Eduardo's jaw. Also, is this some appropriation shit, or am I being the racist because he looks so Caucasian?
This makes Mike unfocused on piloting the plane, resulting in him being caught off guard when the drunk guy stumbles in.
Oh
And
no!
sure, Steve did the exact same thing with the stewardess.
Why don't you go
Wait, this is so messy. Wait, hold on. What? Who's Steve? Steve?
And sure, Steve did the exact same thing with the stewardess.
Why don't you go stretch your legs for a little while? I'm gonna get off with Michael.
But I'd argue that due to his years of experience from flying all these gay charters, he managed to multitask. While on the other hand,
Like Roadhead is okay. I'll keep it a buck. Okay, Roadhead is stressful. Okay, don't like Roadhead necessarily. We can do some road play with my junk. You know what I'm saying? Like we can do some road wet stroking. Like no doubt, right? But the thing is, where I live, there's a pothole just waiting for you. But guess where there's no potholes? Up in the air. So Skyhead, I think I'm 1,000% with Skyhead.
co-pilot Mike
Also, like planes kind of fly themselves. So as long as you're in the cockpit, just like do whatever.
can barely even put a blanket over a man.
That's not how you tuck somebody in. That is not how you tuck somebody in.
And it's clear from dialogue that this is his first gay charter.
So you're responsible for all the hot cock on this plane?
Rob and I go back a few years. He organizes gay trips, and I always pilot his charter flights.
Drunk guy. There isn't much to say about the drunk guy. He's drunk,
I hate like this guy's clearly a bad guy. And like the thing is, if you saw this guy on the street, the way you would justify liking him is by saying, at least he's not a drunk guy. But this character is drunk guy, so
very horny, and has to pee.
whomst among us? Whomst among us is not very horny and has to pee. Ignore the ad break earlier for Lexi.
Where's the bathroom?
He is technically responsible for the plane crashing,
Oh, no.
as it is his actions that leads to
Okay, hold on. I will say, hold on.
technically responsible.
I will say, if he was pointed this direction, I don't see a bathroom here. I only see a what do you call that? I'll say a divider. I only see a divider for the cockpit. I don't see a bathroom, so we'll see. But I've only been on like a couple planes until next month when I fly to the East Coast to perform on September 10th in Brooklyn, New York, and September 12th in Philadelphia.
For the plane crashing, as it is his actions that leads to the plane crash.
So the co-pilot's already got a little HJ, and now the guy's like barging in on him, saying goodbye to his Mexican takeout. They called it
The bathroom?
But that only happens because it was given false information about where the bathroom was located.
They acknowledge it. This is a smart video. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know when I land in New York. I don't have anything in the books yet. But the plan originally was to like do the 10th in New York and then do like later in the week in Philadelphia. But now we're going from New York to Philadelphia. So I don't know if I'm going to fly in early to New York and fly out late from Philadelphia, or flying away from New York, go to Philadelphia, come back to New York, and then go back to Philadelphia. I don't actually know yet. So watch this space. He's so drunk.
The snarky flight attendant. The snarky flight attendant, so easily forgotten, may in fact be one of the most suspicious men on this entire list.
Hell yeah, Nikki.
From his
Hell yeah, we
appearance in
will.
the film, it's clear that he absolutely
There's so much food that I want to have out there, and I believe in you. I think you're gonna lead me to the right place.
despises his job.
Look, don't fuck with me. I don't need you to tell me how to do my job.
Amen.
And
Amen,
he
brother.
is, in fact, the one who leads the drunk guy towards the cockpit, when surely
Yeah.
he must have known where the bathroom is located,
Amen.
considering he works on the goddamn plane. And one of the first things we see in Cockpit 2,
This is all your fucking fault. If you were flying the plane like you should have been instead of getting it up the ass, this wouldn't have been happening.
Wait, I should have been paying more attention because is that the co-pilot? Is the co-pilot yelling at the pilot? Because I think what a bad wingman.
a bit quick to place the blame
Yeah.
here, aren't you?
Yeah, you are.
Very suspicious, but not
Oh!
everything.
Oh shit, I'm way off. That's the snarky flight attendant. Is that why the flight attendant, hold on, is that why the flight attendant led him away from the bathroom because he knew the pilot was getting fucked in the bathroom? Maybe he's mad because being the homie didn't pay off today.
Thing is adding up here.
Thank you, Mercer.
Caesar.
Oh,
Last we
hold on.
have Caesar.
Give me Caesar.
Caesar.
What's up, Caesar? Hey, can someone tell me if that tattoo is racist right now before I pass judgment? I'm kidding.
Last we have Caesar, an Arrow Air mechanic who was supposed to fix the lock on the cockpit door. However, it seems the message to do so wasn't relayed.
I don't remember seeing that on a checklist. Hold on a minute.
No, I don't remember seeing that on the list.
Almost as if
Neither.
someone
I like how that guy was like sweaty and greasy. What?
No, I don't
Why is this guy like sweaty and greasy, but everyone else is chilling?
remember seeing that on the list.
almost as if someone intentionally forgot to mention it. This all brings us to my theory of who really crashed the plane. I believe that the snarky flight
Hey, honestly, what is their name again? Hold on, sorry. Shout out Captain Psychopath. You're amazing. Like that that still of the drunk guy is so fucking
flight
funny.
attendant Isley crashed the plane.
That's so.
I believe
they're so funny. Good job.
that the snarky flight attendant is the one behind the crash.
That's exactly
Let
what
me
it looks like as
explain.
roided Iggy Pop.
I believe he interfered with Steve's fix the lock message to ensure that the door to the cockpit would remain unlocked.
Hold on, this is stupid because why would you arrange a plane crashing that you're on? So let's go from there.
The lock message to ensure that the door. I believe he interfered with Steve's fix. Let me explain. Snarky flight attendant really crashed the plane.
There you go.
I believe that the snarky flight attendant is the one behind the crash. Let me explain.
Go for it.
I believe he interfered with Steve's fix the lock message to ensure that the door to the cockpit would remain unlocked. Step 2. He was very adamant that the drunk guy had to sit in the exact seat next to an unobtainable guy to
Who's this guy?
had to sit in the exact seat next to an
Like we collectively all hate this guy, right? Like this guy is designed to hate, right? We already don't like this guy, right? Look at this guy's face. We already don't like this guy.
unobtainable guy to ensure his ordinance.
Going somewhere?
That is, of course, until everything falls.
I love this whole thing where they're like, I don't know if it's part of gay coding this gay porno, but I love that he's wearing this apron. Like no one, like I think a lot of the femmes don't even wear this apron anymore.
Where?
That is,
that's the femme apron, right? Like, so it's just so funny. I love this.
of course, until everything falls into place. With Steve out of the way and the drunk guy now so full of drinks that he needs to urinate, the flight attendant puts the final piece in its place.
Where's the bathroom? It's that door right up.
I do love like getting out ahead of the question of like, why is this flight full of all dudes? Oh, well, this is a gay charter. You know the famous gay charters that exist? All the gay charters that I go on all the time?
Up there.
When I charter, I'm like, I may as well be gay when I do it. Ooh, look at how close that is. Is that an accident?
Thus ensuring that Flight 69 goes to hell.
My dumbass just realized that this is a gay porno and that Flight 69 is not a coincidence and that they're in on the same joke that I'm in on. Martha, I need you to DM those to me because I'm probably not getting to tonight, but I need you to DM to me. Anyways, thank you. Love you. Oh, that's it? I don't agree with that. Who do we blame it on? I blame it on the co-pilot. The whole point of having a co-pilot, because like say you are the co-pilot, right? The cool thing about being the co-pilot is honestly you can like get as much head as you want until the pilot needs you to take over the flight. And then the whole bargain of being the co-pilot is saying, when the pilot needs me to not be getting head, I will stop. While they go get their fuck on, so they can get their fuck on. And I think there's a silent agreement where the pilot's like, listen, when I go fuck, it's only going to be about 20 minutes tops. 20 minutes tops. We're in a cockpit. I don't really need to clean myself off that much, actually. So 20 minutes tops. We've both made this agreement. One is more silent than the other. But the co-pilot for sure said, if the pilot comes to me and says, hey, my boy, I'm about to go get my fuck on real quick. I need you to go ahead and pilot this motherfucker. That's your chance to say, I got you. I'm going to step up. I'm going to go ahead and pilot this plane to the floor. That's what you agreed to. As far as I'm concerned, that's what you agreed to. And all the pilot agreed to was saying, I won't get my dick sucked if you already told me, if you called dibs. So I think honestly, I think this is all the co-pilot's fault. Yes, it's a co-pilot's fault. Straight up and down. Not the drunk guy, not the flight attendant, not the pilot, not the Mexican takeout. It was the co-pilot's fault. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. The ethical slut has a chapter on this. No, I think the ethical slut has a chapter on this, right? Like there's like a dibs system. Like, hey, no, dog, no, fuck you, bro. Like you knew this was Wednesday. I said Wednesdays. You said Thursdays. Thursdays, I don't ever get my shit wet. On Wednesdays, you don't get your shit. That's what we said. Come on now.